In America, you can be 1,000 or 1, and you still have the 5 freedoms. If kids have the power to use those 5 freedoms, they will bring good to the world. Will you consider what's right for your children and the world right now?
This is what we used to be used for. Years and years had gone by with no choice but to do others' bidding. For years, some kids have been working in ditches and surviving off street scrap. And now, like always, money is a curse. For anyone who loses it is fated for misery. Kids have nothing to do with money, but if their parents lose their money or job, that child's rights fall to the ground out of balance. Imagine having the heart of a child. What did you want your childhood to be like? I'm sorry if it didn't happen, but imagine how you would have felt, and I ask you to take that into consideration. Think how glad your child would be towards you if you made that happen for them.
Protect us from harm, treat us well, and the next generation will treat children better. If children are treated better, the world will become a better place.
Children all over the world and through time have been watching their parents walk around with a sigh and some hope and a sign.
For decades, kids have been suffering through war, but is it the right of a child to not see war? For centuries, kids have been not having enough food, but it is a kid's right to have enough food. A ditch is not a good enough place for a kid to live.
This is what we were used for, working in factories and working in coal mines, in fields, and polishing shoes. Are grown-ups not capable of those things? In a coal mine, a kid is at risk. It's a kid's right to be safe.
Kids are not made for doing work, but for playing and exploring.
Our parents have the power to respect the rights of children. The rights that many children have not had the chance to use. We learn from our parents, so think deeply about how you're teaching your child.
I want to talk about the mind. It doesn't matter that kids don't have their prefrontal cortex developed yet. They have something else, an elastic brain. In kids' first 10 years, their brain is especially elastic, so the things they learn then really sink in. Maybe one of the things that sunk into your mind was that kids should be seen and not heard. Yeah, maybe that was it. Luckily, you can get that horrible thought out of your head, and I can help you do it. You have to be convinced, though. You have to be really convinced that children should be seen and heard. Let's imagine one thing that would happen if children were seen and not heard. No one would ever have a voice, because in every person in the world, there is a piece of child's heart inside of them. A child's heart is playful, vulnerable, curious, caring, and loving. There are more things inside a child's heart, but these are a few of the basics. The things inside a child's heart are also the star qualities of the child. As you grow older, you lose some of these qualities. That is why, when you're a child, you need to use them. But did you? Maybe you didn't discover them. Maybe that is one of the reasons you think children should be seen and not heard, because you didn't know you had those qualities. Anyway, as I was saying, no one would have a voice because in everyone, there's a piece of child in them.
Playing, imagining, and wondering is what kids do. If kids keep playing, imagining, and wondering, they will be happier throughout their life. Some kids don't play, imagine, or wonder, so when we are adults, they will be grumpy, sad, and depressed. Play helps the brain grow and learn. If kids don't play, their brains won't grow as much and learn.
Everybody should have equal rights and be respected for who they are. I am not asking to drive a car or to vote, but I am asking for you to consider that we can make good decisions too, if we can be heard. Grown-ups can make some decisions, but need help with others. Kids are different from adults and notice different things. We might need help with some things, and adults might need help with others. But if we both work together, we can notice lots of things that we might not have before. This will help us make better decisions.
The world is broken, and we need to fix it. We need to work together to fix it. Kids are being treated wrong, and we need to fix it before it's too late. With help of kids, the world can be perfect. So let us have more rights so we can fix the world together.
Kids love to play and imagine that they're goblins, fairies, pixies, or just bunnies. When we play, we have brighter ideas. If we imagine and wonder, there will be more possibilities that please both of us. We have the right to have our own opinions and not like someone else's opinion. But we do not have the right to take someone else's opinion or idea away from them. So you cannot take my idea away from me, but we can make an idea that works for both of us. Grown-ups can do some things, but kids can do other things. We can make you feel happy and we can give you brand new ideas. I am willing to be flexible as long as grown-ups are willing to be too. If we work together, we can make a third idea that is good for all of us. You have to imagine. What do others need? Imagination is the only way to solution. We need to imagine what others need. Every little thing helps. Compromise. Nobody can have everything.
There's a child within our hearts. We all have the spirit of a child. But it's hard to unlock it. Sometimes even too hard for some people that their child heart isn't there anymore. And our imagination loses all its power and its magic. I think it's time. It's time we should truly have the right to show peace. Not the shine of our swords, but our hearts, our feelings, and more. A truly good person learns and expresses her feelings, not just as an adult, but as a kid too.
Children should be seen and heard, just like a little bird. Listen to them sing a song that soon you'll be singing along. Children's ideas are bright, soon they'll be under the spotlight. Children like to fly their kite, but they're not afraid to fight for what's right. Love, peace, and respect is what a child should get. Children should be seen and heard, and I have the proof. The proof is this poem, and this poem is the truth. Children have a long time till they can fight for what's right. I think we should do it now, all right? Now everybody say all right.